All righty, we are officially live. I think it actually worked. Aloha
Aloha!
Friday. Happy Aloha Friday, everybody. All right.
Yeah, you know what? It is so cool to be here. I get to sit here with a professional football player, professional baseball player, get in the middle of this conversation. And whether you're an athlete or whether you're, in business or just living life, there's so much wealth of information that can come out of what's going to take place in the next few minutes. It's a lot of fun. Law Friday is all about having fun, being inspired, and having a blast doing it. I hear all the people in your back room, Shane, speaking. They didn't know they're on a set, huh?
Yeah, quite on the set. Quite on the set. We are live right now, and that's what happens with live, and that's what's so fun about it. And
They're all having a good Aloha
reason that
spirit.
we are calling it Aloha Friday.
Is he just frozen for us?
I'm back. What happened? Did you guys brag about me?
No, we're bragging. We're bragging about you.
I don't have to build myself up now?
Hawaii.
Oh, who is that beast? Tony Seen. I couldn't quite hear you, Shane. Hopefully, can you hear me, Jason?
I can hear you, Dave.
All right, so let me go. You might have just introduced the beast of all beasts, but Jason Botts, I want to just say, yeah, what is that beast? So, Jason Botts, I had the pleasure of working when he was a Major League Baseball player with the Texas Rangers, and he's only about 6'8" and like 200 and something of muscle, and he makes me feel small being around him, but he's a big guy with a big heart. And now that you're, retired from baseball, you're shifting and changing a lot of lives through your mental performance. You're doing the things that I did for you, and you're doing it to so many others. And man, that is just so awesome to see.
I appreciate it. You know what my favorite thing about you, Dave, is? I keep getting bigger, and I notice my career gets longer every time you introduce me as well. So, I mean, it makes me feel great about myself every time I'm around you.
That's awesome. I don't know. I think Shane is frozen right now, so we might just have to fake it till we make it. On this thing.
Fake it till we make it.
Shane,
when it comes to you, Dave, there's not much faking. You are it. That's how I know that.
Are you back with us, Shane?
Can you hear me? Or is
I can hear you now. Yeah.
Okay. See, I had to turn off some Wi-Fi's in here. We're sucking all the Wi-Fi, but this takes a lot of Wi-Fi, and but it's important. I think we're gonna have some, great stuff talking to Jason. So if we gotta go on data. We gotta go on data, but we're gonna make a way. We're gonna find a way. If there's a will, there's a way, right?
That's it, baby. And there's no bigger will than the guys that are right here that I'm with right now. You guys take it on and you just make it happen. So what is this fake it to make it? What does that mean? I mean, you're a football player, Shane. You're a baseball player.
Can I jump in before he even goes into that? I want to say, it's breaking up, so I didn't know if I was talking or not. I want to say that I listen to Jason Botts' podcast religiously, and one of the topics he just talked about was faking it till you make it, and it made me think like, oh, what does this mean? And I gotta say, he's got a rock star podcast, Full Force Life, that is just, if you aren't listening to it, listen to it, because this guy has not just this great content, but so much other things. He brings on amazing people, and Tony, who comments in there, is one of them, and he's an absolute rock star and beast himself in his own way. So Jason, take us through what does it mean to fake it till you make it?
Well, I must say we need to hang out more as well too, because you were very good with the compliments also. But I do appreciate you bringing up the podcast Full Force Life. For those that don't know about it, you can find it on Stitcher, iTunes, or my website at jasonbottspeakstate.com. But that episode, Fake It Till You Make It. Just in my studies and my own research, I've been learning a lot about physiology, how you use your body and how it controls your emotions. And what was interesting is being an athlete, professional baseball player for 15 years. That was something I remember doing as a player, where those days where I felt tired. And that's all that it was. There's a secret to life. Are we still going live right now?
I think we're live right now.
I think we are live.
Yeah, so hopefully, it's been with the bamboo, as my dad said.
Absolutely. I had this other wise mentor who taught me this thing called RESPA or something one time. When things aren't going the way you want, just take that deep, relaxed breath. And, I think the important thing is just to stay in the moment. And here I am with a great man. And I'm going to enjoy where I'm at right now. We can have a conversation. Let it be recorded if it works.
Amen, brother. Amen. So I think none of that was captured. So go back to this fake it till you make it. Give us, so they actually don't have to just imagine what that means. What did it mean for you?
For the fake it till you make it. Well, I would say, are we back with Shane now?
We're back with Shane. Unbelievable. This is Aloha Fridays. We need a Mai Tai right now.
We're faking the Wi-Fi until we make the Wi-Fi. All right.
Hey, we got the time.
Go on, Jason.
Where do I start over, or do I pick up with where I'm at?
Just go, baby, go.
Well, either way, whether you're tuning in just now or you were able to catch the first couple of minutes of the explanation, for me, the important part of the fake it till you make it, pretending, acting as if, whatever you want to call it, but if you truly kind of adopt the mannerisms, the body language, maybe even some of the voice patterns or tonality of another person that you admire. I mean, someone that you think is really confident or is very successful at, what you want to be doing. It's going to change how you feel, and it's going to put you in a place of feeling more confident, feeling more effective. It doesn't make you necessarily more competent, but if you're able to stay in that energy and feel confident while you're practicing, while you're in the moment, getting experience, you are going to learn much, much faster and be more effective. So not only did it, when I was reading about this stuff, studying in it, it reminded me of my baseball career, because it was a strategy that somehow I picked up on my own to be more consistent and more successful as a baseball player hitting. And it's something that I've adopted in my business and my coaching. Because it just allows me, when I get in that great energy, that great state, by acting as if, faking it till I make it, I access different resources that I had within me that were just maybe laying on the surface, but now they're coming out of me when I get in that state.
That's awesome. In Extreme Focus, we had a saying, champions are champions before they're champions. That's exactly what that means.
It is.
When you already own your championship, that's how you win championship. You don't wait to try to win it. And I know that came up for you, Shane, when you were playing football for University of Hawaii. And I don't know if you can hear us right now or can speak, but remember what a difference it made for you during the practices when you just went, wait a minute, I'm a champion. I don't have to wait until I get on the field. I'll practice as a champion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if you can't hear me at any time and I cut out, just cut me off and just start talking. But I want to say, one thing when he's talking about faking it till it makes it, it was something that I adopted in college. But when I was fortunate enough towards the end of my career in college, and then even into out of college, in the off seasons, I got to train with one of my idols and legends, Drew Brees. He was one guy for a very long time because
hey, Shane,
enough to practice with him, and it was just with some receivers. He looked like he was playing in a championship game, and the way he just brought his intensity to every time he stepped on the field of just training. And that just inspired me. I always thought of that. It didn't matter if I was playing with some great talent or if I didn't have such good talent. I would kind of think in my head, oh, what would Drew Brees do right now? How would he go and dominate right now? And that just reminded me, I was like, that's the focus I need right now, is that focus, that championship focus.
You know, you're frozen right now, so we're going to add to that, Shane, is that Trevor Hoffman, who's a good friend, who, just a beast of a closer, held the record for many years on the most close ever. First one, I think, over 600, something like that. I don't know the exact numbers.
The word used would shattered the save records. Shattered.
Okay, yeah, shattered. Yeah. That's a good one. and when Cameron Lowe, one of my clients, went to play for Milwaukee, and that's where, Trevor played for the Padres for most of his career, but then he ended his career in Milwaukee. And so the first year that Cameron gets there is at spring training, and he's walking out there, and they go, shh, be quiet. What's wrong? He says, Trevor's throwing a bullpen. It's a bullpen. But that day, Cameron goes, oh, my God, he's pitching like he's in the 7th game of the World Series. And he realized that's how you become a champion. You practice as a champion. And that's where the fake it till you make it. You don't, it's not really faking it. You just become it, really.
Absolutely. That's what part of the podcast, I think I got into the explanation is when you get into that energy, it's not faking it anymore. You are it.
Yeah, that's awesome. And we just had a comment. Sandy said she can hear us. Hey, we're being heard. I think she said can. Maybe it was can't.
Celebrate it anyway.
Yeah. So, hey, Shane, if you got something more to say, you might want to just come out. I think I've got good connection here. Just come out and grab my headset and join us that way. I'll step aside for a moment.
Well, I'm mobile, so I can head on over here.
Yeah, awesome.
That's the beauty of doing it together. We're usually apart. We're usually different states. So I'm just talk right through here. I can hear it. We're together right now for our coaching certification.
We're coaching
and we're having a great time. The mic is right here. This is the stuff I have to deal with. So we're out here doing our coaching certification, and we're together right now, and we're having a blast just talking to some of these brilliant minds and coaches that are going to start doing what Jason's he's a certified coach. And, you got it right here, extreme focus. And so we have the opportunity to live together, and usually we'll be, in different states. I'm just so grateful to have this chance and to have Jason come on here and have some fun with us.
Hey, some people are hearing it. Charlie, lovely, man. He says, yeah.
To become it. I love it. I love it. That's exactly right.
So,
as Shane just
said, we've got those trainees become the team focus coaches. It's really amazing watching those who choose to become and take on this coaching, because we are so honored. We get to experience working with military, athletes, business people. These beast triggers are amazing how they work. Jason, are you frozen? You look like you just got a smile on your face.
I can hear you.
Oh, cool.
But you've pretty much been frozen since Shane walked over by you, and I'm pretty sure at this point it's Shane. Now I appear to be in the lobby where I'm leading the adventure. I have no idea. Tune into the podcast. How am I the one leading the way now? All right. Hey. Welcome to the Extreme Focus Podcast. I am the special guest host, Jason Botts, where we discuss all things Extreme Focus, also partnering up with Jason Botts Peak State, as well as the Full Force Life podcast, which you can find on iTunes, Stitcher, or the jasonbotspeakstate.com website, where you can get special guest interviews, all kinds of valuable information, learn more about RESPA. We have special guests, Dave Austin, Shane Austin, Tony Bodo, Cream Morris, many, many, many others. Great people, great insights, great distinctions when it comes to being a champion, both on and off the field. So, what else? What's my tip? The tip of the week. You know what? I was thinking a lot today about the difference between frustration and discouragement, and how the beauty, we should almost be thankful in moments of frustration, because they're at some level, for me at least, this is my opinion, when we are frustrated, it means that there is a belief inside of us that says we can do this. So as a reminder, when you get in those moments of frustration, give thanks, because there's a part of you that knows that you are capable, that you have what it takes to get this outcome, this result that you want. And then on the other end, discouragement for me is a lesser emotion, where we need to just go back. We need to get back to the beginning of the drawing board, get to Mima and Lima, and find out what beliefs we are lacking that we need to build and develop. Structured game plan, maybe it's visualization, going back to the affirmations, whatever it is, to really develop new beliefs within us. I appreciate it, Tony. So, also, part of the extreme focus, you get really good at lasering in and make it you. Yes, I love it, Sandy. And let it come out. So I got a text message. No, I didn't. I got an email, which is interesting because that this happens to me. Maybe this is my moment, because I've yet to go live. I have no idea what I'd ever talk about when it comes to going live. And here I get thrusted into this opportunity without Shane or Dave. And I guess Sandy says thank you. So I guess that means that it's time for me to go. But remember, until next time, aim high, swing hard, and smile often. I appreciate you all.